Hello. Do you know I'm always getting comfy, trying to get comfy. I'm going to make a little video now, probably an hour long. I've realised just lately I've said just a quick video is never a quick video with this. Somebody recently said, and it's worth thinking about this, why do you make videos? Why do we? Why does any of us make videos? Why do we put ourselves out there on YouTube and sometimes to be mocked or trolled or whatever it is, you know? Why is that? Why do we do that, you know? I can't talk for everybody or anybody else really other than me, obviously. So yeah, for me, why do I do that? Well, initially I started making videos. I always had the idea really before I bought this glorious motorhome. I had the idea that I would film a few places. I was very excited when I first bought this motorhome, obviously. And I wanted to go to Wales and Scotland and Devon and Dorset and up here and down there and across, you know, I wanted to sleep next to a lake and a river and, you know, a mountain. That's what I wanted, and that's what I've done. So I had the idea that I would do videos just of those certain areas, just say one in Cumbria, just say here's Cumbria, you know, I'm really enjoying it or whatever, and here's Wales, and I would keep those private and I would look back on them at some stage. Anyway, I got overly excited and I wanted to kind of do an introduction video, and I wanted to show my motorhome off. I was pleased and proud, you know, still am really. And what happened actually was one of my nephews saw it and he said, you come across really well in a video. And I said, do I? And he said, yeah, it's like you're just talking to me. We're just mates together having a chat. There is no you and the camera or anything like that. He said, we're just having a chat. He said, it's kind of warming, it's nice to see. I said, really? You know, I've never even thought about it, you know. Anyway, I did my motorhome tour as well. That was another private video, so I'd done 2 private videos by then. And then I just did a sit and chat like I am now, a kind of a rambling video. And again, that was private. And I was thinking about what he said, and I thought maybe I could start up a channel then, you know. We'll see. Anyway, so I put the videos up, and in really no time at all, I was aware that about 4 members of the family were watching, but in no time at all, I got 16 views on a video. I thought, wow, you know, I only know 3 or 4 family members watching. And you know, the following week it was like 30 or 50. And my subscribers went, instead of just the family, just 4 people, went up to like 39. I don't know 39 people in my family. And I hadn't told anybody about this, you know. And then before too long, it was up in the hundreds. The subscribers was up in the hundreds. I couldn't believe it. And the comments were coming in saying all sorts of really nice things, you know. And then sadly, you know, the trolls started and all the rest of it. And that's still pretty much the same. Although, of course, you deal with it on a different level the more and more videos that you make. So yeah, for my purpose really of doing this video channel was purely, it was private first of all, then I decided to make it public, and we'd just see what happens, you know, and make it just a few videos, you know. So that was first and foremost, is where I'd go and stuff like that. And then people liked what I had to say as well, rather than just here's a mountain, here's a river. I say just here's a mountain, here's a river, here's a flower. People said, wow, you know, you've made me see something in a different way, or you've made me think slightly different today, thank you. And I was kind of blown away that people were listening, really, you know. So I kind of carried on, doing a little bit of the both really, you know, showing kind of where I go sometimes, or a flower, you know, whatever, but also answering people's questions and comments and stuff like that. And then really, you know, I just started to use the channel just as a way of emptying my head. It is purely that. And I thought, if I empty my head, be real and be just me, but just empty my head onto a video or into a video, and if somebody likes it, then great. If somebody actually says, I got something out of this video, you know, it's helped to me in some way, for me, that's lovely. It really is lovely, you know. So that's, here we are again today, you know, so I'm still doing the same kind of thing really. I do show sometimes where I am and what have you, when I feel up to it, when I'm able to walk a little bit better and stuff. And that's always nice, I think. I just chat, and I think people like that. It's a little bit like, you know, a soap opera. I don't have a television, but a soap opera. There must be, EastEnders must still be on. Coronation Street, Crossroads, they must still be on. Right, so you watch that every Wednesday at 7 o'clock or whatever, and you look forward to it. It's a familiar thing. Whether it's any good or not sometimes is actually questionable, and so are my videos. But I must come across, I suppose, in some respect, as a sort of an old friend, maybe. I don't know. So maybe that's why people tune in. But I don't know why people tune in, obviously. Of course, saying that, I tune into certain other channels as well. And that's how I kind of feel, you know. It's like a friend out there. I want to know that that friend's okay. I'm interested in what that friend's got to say, mostly. You know, I don't expect, and I've never expected anybody to like every single one of my videos, or even to listen to every single one of my videos. You know, it's the videos really are for me. That's what they are first and foremost, and that's why I'm honest, I'm open, and I'm real. It's as simple as that, and the videos are about me. So that's it really. I hope that's answered that. A bit long-winded, I told you. But never mind. I finished this painting. You might have seen this if you're on my Facebook. It's a really different, kind of a different vibe. Yeah, it's got a, not even a different vibe, it's a different style, but it's got the same vibe. I think, hopefully, I think you'll find it gentle. Gentle and relaxing and peaceful, you know. I think most of my art is peaceful, you know, which is kind of my nature really, so it just comes out of me. Yeah, when I draw, when I paint, when I doodle, whatever, they are quite gentle pieces most of the time, you know. Some of them are very powerful, trippy, hippie, vibey sort of paintings, but underlying that there's an element of peace and tranquility and stuff like that, hopefully anyway. Yeah, hopefully you like that. It's well, it is a different kind of style. I'm just trying a few new things really. I've always changed it. I've always maintained that Ishi art really should be about whatever. Much the same as these videos, you know, empty my head about whatever. If I want to moan about the government, I do. If I want to talk about a flower, I do. You know, simple as that really. But anyway, so I'm feeling pretty good. Every day I'm getting slightly better. This is probably going to sound a bit sad, right? I keep a handwritten journal, and I have done for 2.5 years now. And I don't write in it every day. Sometimes I write in it 3 times a day, 10 times a day. Another time I won't write in it for a whole week. It's just if and when. I just pick it up and scribble, you know. And here's the sad part. I've started to kind of reflect back on my health and look at it and what have you. And what I do each and every day now, I put a little circle. I say each and every day, if I write in it, I put a little circle at the end, and I put my pain level in the circle. And sometimes I do it twice a day. And just recently, it said 5 AM, pain level 9. Yeah. And then 4 PM, pain level, I can't remember what it was, I think it was 7. so it was still quite high. And then the pain kept me awake in the night, woke me up several times and what have you. Oh, somebody said, you look very tired in your eyes. I am very tired in my eyes. Thank you for noticing. I just lately, maybe for a whole month actually now, certainly for 3 weeks, but maybe for a month, you know, my ankle is playing up and my knee, my hip and my back, so it's all kind of on one side. When I go to move in bed, I only got to move my leg or turn over or whatever, I get this searing pain and it just wakes me up. Once I'm awake, I have to try and get comfortable, but it takes a while to go back to sleep. And then I presume once I'm asleep, I go and move again and wake myself up. So I am very, very tired. I say that, I'm not overly tired. I think my eyes are very, very tired. You know, they need a bit of a rest. Nice. But apart from that, you know, I think we're doing very well. Me and Boats, we're doing okay. We had torrential rain last night, absolutely torrential, so much so that the area that I'm in is flooded on the outside. Lovely. Still walking with a cane, so I've got to be very, very careful if it's raining, or I suppose in the winter it's going to be icy and sleety and snowy and what have you, and I'm going to fall up on my arse, who knows. Just if you see me do that, get your video camera out. Yeah, so all in all, I think we're doing well. I'm quite happy really, you know, I'm very, very pleased with that painting. You know, let me know what you think if you want to or not, whatever. Yeah, that's about it really. A long rambling about lots of different stuff, but why do I make videos? Well, ultimately I'm going to make videos. I'm going to continue to make videos. I just enjoy it as well, you know. I make videos for me to empty my head. If somebody gets something out of them, then I'm very, very pleased. That's really good. But mostly it's what I get out of them, you know, and what I get is I can actually let stuff just drip out of my head and we're done, you know. I've always had the ability just to move on very quickly, you know, so if I'm upset about something, I deal with it and move on and it's done, you know. If something makes me angry, it's very rare that I ever get angry, but if I do, yeah, I go bang, down and we're done. So, you know, by making videos, obviously it's emptying my head, it's just putting my thoughts and ideas and opinions, which you may or may not agree with, that's cool, whatever. But just putting them down into video form. The other thing I will say about videos, I've always done this, as you know. I look at every comment before it goes on, every single comment. And I don't really like negativity, I don't like stupidness and what have you, so I don't show some comments. I moderate every single comment. I always have from day one and I always will. If I'm alive in 10 years and I'm making videos, I will still moderate comments. And you know, it is my policy. I mean, somebody sent me a message the other day about my policy. He said, knowing you and your policy, you won't show this message. I didn't, you know, and it wasn't a message, it was a comment, but whatever, being pedantic. I didn't, because he was rude and abusive, and there's no need for it, I don't think, you know. So yeah, I think that's about it really, you know. I will continue to make videos, I will always moderate. If there's a message I don't like, I get rid of it. If there's a person I don't like, I get rid of them. And if there's a channel that I'm watching and I no longer watch it, I get rid of it. The other thing that I would just say, lovely Sally, bless her, has just cropped into my mind. She said, I mean obviously she doesn't always agree with everything, and she said, and I know that you don't agree with a lot of what I say. Okay, that's fine, yeah. But I respect your opinion, I respect you as a person. I really do, you know. I think anybody who's making videos, and they're heartfelt videos, about themselves and their life, or their opinions or ideas, or they're trying to get some emotions out of them or whatever, or they're asking for opinions or advice or ideas of what to do in life or whatever. I love those channels. I love the honesty that comes out of people, and I love people's beautiful spirits. I really do, you know. So Sally, yeah, bless you. Of course I respect you, you know. We don't have to be exactly the same, do we? That's one thing that making videos has taught me, is to respect people a lot more, particularly their ideas and their opinions and what have you. I was all gung-ho and I was going for it when I started making videos initially. And some of those ideas and opinions and things that I said, I would actually backtrack on now if I wanted to. I wouldn't, but you know, if I wanted to, I would. But I choose not to put certain things in my videos now that would really, really upset people, and there's no need for me to say them. If I do feel there's a need for me to say something, then I will, you know. You've only got to watch back in the videos. I haven't deleted any videos, but you go back in the videos and you know my thoughts and feelings on religion, on school, on education, on the government. You know that. It's all out there. I don't have to hide anything, you know. But I do respect people's ideas, people's opinions. And somebody who takes the time and trouble to make a video, and a video that's about them, a heartfelt video about them, I love. I really love. So why do I make videos? Because I enjoy it. And I enjoy watching other channels as well. So yeah, I've got something in my mouth, I don't know what it is. Might be my tongue. Take care then, be well. Thanks for watching.